you're not going to see much because it's 6:40 a.m. and winter is approaching, so it's dark in the morning. But I wanted to come on here and rant this morning about the utter weakness of people generally. So, partly because we are becoming so low in intelligence and so high in neuroticism that as a people we are becoming absolutely weak and pathetic as people. And most of this is driven by the fact that the patriarchy is gone and now we have a matriarchy, which is encouraging everyone to be giving license to their emotions constantly and lamenting all of the stupid decisions they make in their life. And the emphasis is on poor me, oh, it's okay to be poor and weak, it's okay to show your emotion, and it's okay to be mentally feeble, and let's all go on social media and encourage others to do the same. Now the men are becoming exactly the same. Men are becoming weak and feeble, and they're encouraging this behaviour in themselves, and it reinforces this in women. And now everybody's in therapy and everybody's on drugs. So we have this culture where on the one hand everybody's weak and feeble, and they think it's okay to be weak and feeble and to encourage this amongst themselves. But then on the other hand, you have people that are exploiting this fact and selling all of this to them. It makes me sick. We have a culture of simps that enable the sins of women. We have a culture of women that are pathetic women. They do nothing. They behave like children, expect to get away with it while being given the rights of adults. They're essentially female children that run around with matches setting things on fire and then expect to be not to be punished for it. We have a culture of men that simp and enable this, and at the same time everybody's having a little cry. They're having a little cry because of the hellish circumstances that they're each putting themselves in. It makes me sick. The absolute hell that is coming in the near future is a consequence of the abject weakness of everybody, and you deserve it. Nobody really deserves anything in this life, but if there's one thing that people deserve today, it is misery. People deserve the misery that is coming. And it will be misery. There will be sorrows and misery in abundance. And if you don't think so, then you're going to have a rude awakening. It's about time that women learn to be quiet and follow men, and men lead by example of strength. If this was allowed to happen, then the men wouldn't be so weak. The fact is, men have been emasculated over 70 years, and they've become feeble like women. And the more that women are given power and authority, the more that they destroy themselves and others, because they're not cut out for it. Women lead by emotion, and emotion will destroy you in almost every circumstance. I'm getting very tired of it. Testosterone is at an all-time low. Estrogen is at an all-time high. What you do not need as a man is therapy, unless of course you have a real clinical mental health issue, you know, like post-traumatic stress disorder. And I'm talking about genuine PTSD from things like combat, or, you know, perhaps a devastating loss from some kind of tragedy. But we have a culture where 80% of women claim that they are or have been in an abusive relationship. Now they're redefining the word abuse every day. Simply telling a woman no, a lot of them now are considered to be abuse. Me making this video is not going to change anything. This culture of absolute weakness is going to continue, and it's going to produce misery. Misery for everyone for a long time. But I have to come on here and rant, and hopefully the one or two people that see this video will understand. There's that meme that everybody throws around about strong men create strong times create weak people, and so on. And yes, we are about to go into the weak people create weak or bad times. You know, misery is coming. Do not be mistaken. Misery, absolute misery, will soon be here.